So let's start the practical part. What are the things we have to do today? The very first thing so we are going to learn Selenium with Java, right? So obviously you should have Java in your system. So when I say Java, it's like JDK, Java Development Kit you should have in your system. How you will get it? You will get it from its official website. You can simply search Java download in Google if you don't have. This is not the official website, this java.com. Basically, the official website is oracle.com. Okay. From oracle.com, there is a path where you can get the latest one is JDK 21. Okay, this one. And if you go down, you will be able to see the installable for Linux, Mac OS, or Windows. Let's assume that if you are using Windows, so let me share this link first. If you don't have, you should install right now. Okay, so this is the path from which you can get Java in your system. So let's assume if it is Windows, you just have to get this installer x64 MSI installer. You click here, this will give you one MSI file in your download folder, and then you have to just double click it, click on next, 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 things will be done. Okay. So how to check if the you have Java in your system already? That is also one thing. So open the command prompt and say Java hyphen version. Okay. When you say Java hyphen version, and if you are able to see Java version and a particular version, that means you have Java in your system. Okay. This is one way to check whether you already have Java in your system. Another way is if you go to your, especially on the Windows side, in your C drive, program files, there is a folder, right? Program files. Inside that, if you have Java folder, that means you have Java in your system. Okay. And in fact, in Java, inside the Java folder, you will be able to see JDK, some version. That means you have Java in your system. Fine. But to work properly, you should set the environment variable also. So basically, you can go to edit system environment variable here, and here you should have Java underscore home uh, this declared like this. So here Java capital Java underscore home and the path where your JDK is present, that particular path you have to mention. How you can do it? You can anytime come to edit in system environment variable, click on new. You have to provide the variable name. So that will be, let's say, Java underscore home. And the path where your Java is present, that you have to provide once you install it. Right? And another thing which you should set is path. So there is a path variable here. So path is generally we have to give to tell the system that where are our executables, right? Where you can find the 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 things which is like system readable or the machine can execute those things. Okay. So path variable here you can click on edit and you have to give a new path and basically it should be till your Java JDK till the bin folder it should be. Okay. So for example, I may have given till, I'll show you where it is. So if it is not there, I can add here, I'll say new and I'll give till the part where I have my so I or otherwise I can say percent Java underscore home and slash bin. So Java underscore home percent will actually automatically capture the value of this particular variable. Slash bin means there is a bin folder. I want to give the path variable till this point. Click on OK. OK. Done. Done. So that is the prerequisite if you are setting up the Java. Fine. That is about the Java part. The next thing which you should have is Eclipse. And we call it IDE, Integrated Development Environment. Why this is required? To create the project, to create the program, to compile the program, to run the program, you should have IDE. So Eclipse is there, then IntelliJ IDEA, VS Code, all these things are IDE. Eclipse is classical. Most of the people use it for the Java programming. So that's why I'm saying to use Eclipse, but otherwise you can use other IDs also. How to get Eclipse? Simply again, search in Google, install Eclipse. So when you do that, the official website is eclipse.org, this one. And when you will go to this website, you'll be able to see the latest installer is there. Yes, go down. There's one desktop ID package. You can click here. When you click here, it will ask you to download from here. That's fine. Once you do that, again, the installer will come to your system. And once it is downloaded, you just click there and keep in mind that you have to install uh, Eclipse IDE for Java developers, which is generally the first option. Okay. How it will look like, I'll show you what I'm saying. Generally, people make mistake uh, about choosing some other flavor. Eclipse for Java developer. You don't have to search. I just want to show you how it will look like. So when you will, you will have that, it will ask you something like this. It will ask you, right hand side, I'm showing you, right? This kind of option will come. Eclipse ID for Java developer, Eclipse ID for enterprise Java developer, C++ developer, Eclipse for test engineers. That is also there. Don't choose that. Keep this thing, kept Eclipse ID for Java developer. Just click on next, 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 and things will be done. That's it as of now. We want these two things you should have in your system, Java and Eclipse. So once you will install Eclipse and you will open it, it will first show you to select the workspace. There are two options now. You can create a folder anywhere in your system, right? And then browse till that point. That will become your workspace. Or by default, generally what Eclipse does it goes to the your user profile and it will create a folder Eclipse hyphen workspace. Let's keep it as it is and say launch. So your Eclipse will look like something like this. Let it open. So once you will open Eclipse, it will look like this. You may have some unwanted, uh, a lot of other windows will get open. Just minimize it. This is the minimize icon. This bar is just minimize icon. Just minimize everything. Okay. Then you should work on Project Explorer. So just go to Windows and say Show View and then say Project Explorer, right? By default, the Package Explorer comes, but work with the uh, Project Explorer. So it will open the project structure. If you have any existing project, it will show you or you can create your own project. Okay, it will look like this. So let me minimize this like this. So your system should look like this. Fine. Now we'll create a fresh new project to just check whether our Java is working fine or not. But before that, I want to make sure everyone has Java and Eclipse in their system or not. So how to see this Project Explorer? You can go to Window. There is option here, Show View, and then you can see Project Explorer. Okay. So you will get this Project Explorer, which will be blank if you have not created any project till now. Fine. And this is the icon. See here, there are icons. So the very first icon is Restore. If you click here, it will again come to your Project Explorer. If any other window is open, small window is open, just minimize it. So there is a minimize icon. You may have other windows also open very first time. Now, once you have Eclipse, the very first thing which we should check is whether our programming is working fine or not. Java is working fine or not. So go to File, say New, and say Project. Okay. So let's create a simple Java project by saying New File, sorry, New Project, and then select Java project. Click on Next and give the project name. So I will give the name as um, Boot Camp. Boot Camp 2024. Okay. Boot Camp Selenium 2024. So this is my project name. It is saying that it will use this Java SE17 as a JRE. What else? It is showing me a lot of options that what it is going to do. I will say next, and it is saying that your project structure will be like this. That's fine. I'll say finish. And it's saying that your module name will be something like this. Basically, I don't want to create the module, but it's fine. Okay, I can click on don't create. I don't want any module inside, right? So I want to create a simple project, very simple project. So once I do that, see here at the left-hand side, I'm able to see Bootcamp Selenium 2024. A project is created. The simple project structure, if you see, so somebody is asking that they are using Mac system. So see, for the Mac, obviously, the way how you have Eclipse will be different, right? There are other tools also available if you want to use in Mac. So just Google about it to have Eclipse in Mac, what to do. Right? As of now, I'll suggest hold on, don't do that. After the session, you should do that. Okay, just see as of now what we are doing. Then see here, there are project folder structures like this. There is SRC folder. There is nothing here. Basically, all the code will come to this SRC folder. Okay, the kind of source code we say. JRE system libraries are the Java supporting libraries which will be binded to your project by default because you have created a Java project. Okay, so that's it. Now in the SRC folder, right click and say new package. Okay, and we'll create a package name as practice, all small case. So that is the naming convention that package name should start with a small letter. And it's better don't put spaces or underscore when you are creating a package. Click on the finish. So this will create a package here. Fine. What is package then? Package is like you can group the programs or the technically you see classes in Java into one package. It's like this. Here I'm doing a right click on my package and I will say new class and I'm giving the name as first program. Okay, I'm giving the name of the Java program as first program and say finish. So this is the basic structure of any of the Java program. It will tell you in the very first line that under what package you are. Generally, the program name and the class name is the same thing in Java. So you are able to see this class name as same as what you declared when you created a Java class. Now, inside this, I'm just checking whether my Java is working fine or not. So the starting point of any Java program is basically a main function, and that is public static void main. And the basic structure is this. Let me put it like this. And I just want to check whether uh, it's working or not. So I'll say hi. Okay. So see here, the class scope starts from here. It ends at the 10th line. We are creating a main function. I'm not going into the Java programming side. I have already shared a tutorial kind of thing where you have to see one by one and understand the Java programming part. It will be easier for you. As of now, I'm just checking whether Java is working in my system or not. So this is a very basic programming structure in Java program. I'll say right click and I'll say run as Java application. It will if it will show me the output, that means things are working fine. Okay. So you must be able to see your console output. So yes, let me put it properly. Yeah. So I'm able to see my output for this program. It's coming high is printed in the console output. So Java is working fine, perfectly fine.